Who is ready for the best, hard-hitting, high-flying, fast-paced action? This is Emerge Wrestling.
No! No! Not like this! He can't! Oh no! Oh my God! I can't believe it!
All I can say is Paragon better be watching.
He's got to have his head on a swivel. This is a disgrace! An absolute disgrace! He could have done it all by himself!
And one in the car, gonna be a rock star. Got no job, got no money, I made it this far. Good God save me, Jesus, you're trying too hard. 99 degrees in the human bazaar. Shake the Doppler radar. There's no rain for the moment, but don't go too far. I got bottled water in the backseat of my Jaguar. A healthy dose of pleasure, synthesized, but it will do the trick, you never know. The city of the flies, caught in the most peculiar lies you ever known. I'll pose the question, would it be so wrong to settle down on the verge of independence? Would it be so wrong to save face in the face of all this opposition? Would it be so wrong to sit one out and get shuffled in the wheel? Would it be so wrong to die young? If I'm 99, I've done nothing, saving it for later or for all I can stand. Yeah, the doorknob in my hand. Bada bing, bada boom, I walked in the room. Good God save me, Jesus, a little too soon. Pressing my head after always a try. You wouldn't believe it, the death of the dying. But I found a proxy, a compensation. It's not what I live for, but it's consolation. The city of the flies, caught in the most peculiar web of lies you ever known. Here's a question, would it be so wrong to settle down on the verge of independence? Would it be so wrong to save face in the face of all this opposition? Would it be so wrong to sit one out and get shuffled in the wheel? Would it be so wrong to die young? If I'm 99, I've done nothing, nothing.
Emergence Day.
Hello, Emerge Wrestling fans, and welcome to Emerge 74 Emergence Day. Gentlemen, this is our 9th anniversary event. Time flies when you're having fun. John Gates, AW Alerts, and featured guest here, Hollywood House Hollywood. Welcome to the event, my good friend.
I am very excited to be here for Emergence Day. Big anniversary edition here at Emerge. I put my nice blazer on.
I see that. Yeah, I mean, you got it iron, bleached. It looks swell.
Because I know that anytime Emerge, especially when Emerge is here, it's going to be a movie.
Well, Chris Lowe is in the ring. You know what that means. It is time for the Chris Lowe Address.
Tonight is a big night for Emerge and the entire Emerge extended family. Not only are we celebrating 9 years. 9 years we've been doing this. And we're going to do without you. Not only are we celebrating 9 years, we're also celebrating the life of a great man, a wonderful man who was an integral part, especially to the early days of Emerge. Steve Branham, passed away recently. And we would like to pay tribute to him. If you are able to do so, please stand, remove your caps as we give Steve Branham a 10-bell salute. Thank you. You may be seated. And one thing about Steve, the first thing he would say is the show must go on. So with that, few pieces of business, tickets for Emerge 75 are available tonight. You can get those at the entrance next to Crystal. You've also got 50/50 raffle tickets on sale tonight. We have one more piece of business before we kick off festivities. If you've been watching the Emerge socials, you'll know that Jeremy Hadley has been serving as my assistant. He's become an integral part of the office, and I told him I had a special announcement for him specifically. So with that, Jeremy, I know you're back there. I know you're excited. Come on out.
We have been waiting for this, guys. The special announcement from Commissioner Lowe. I'm surprised Jeremy Hadley wasn't out here just waiting for Commish.
Lurch, you seem relatively excited about whatever Commissioner has to offer here tonight to Hadley. You seem confident.
How can you not be? I mean, this is the president, and he put in all the work. You saw all the hard work he did. He made sure everything was turned in on time.
And then, didn't he tap out?
I've never been pinned in my life.
He sure did.
Not get pinned. He did not.
That is true. He did not.
Okay.
What are you eyeballing, Gandalf? I'm gonna let you make this up to me.
That's disrespectful.
Because you're going to be probably having it in there. Oh, sorry. Maybe that's holiday wait. Regardless, anyway, I don't know where your championship is, but I'm going to be crowned the United States of Jeremy Hadley champion of the Earth.
I just hope Commish doesn't change his mind. If it was good.
Maybe it's a promotion in the office. Wouldn't that be great?
It could be. It could be.
A little couple more responsibilities. He did a fantastic job.
And well deserved.
The pin last month. Since you think Kenny Page's pin should count toward your win, thank you for asking for it. But what I can do is give you more time off. You become indispensable at the Emerge Hall. I need you. No! What I can do, though, I can make Kenny wrestle. Win or lose, whatever. His record goes toward Jeremy Hadley's record.
What?
No, you can't do that. Look.
Like a stand-in?
Now that's next month. You'll be facing Bruce Atwood.
Whoa! And just like that,
the announcement.
The stunt double here that we're going to be seeing. Kenny Cage is going to be wrestling on behalf of Jeremy Hadley against none other than the Swamp Man himself.
Oh, that's not even right.
you got that front and center last event, didn't you?
I'll show you everything I showed him.
Who's ready for their next match? This match is scheduled for one fall and is brought to you by Mark and Jesse's Fireworks Shop. Introducing first.
And here we are, our first proper match of the 9-year anniversary event. We did just witness Beef destroy, in less words, Dylan Cole here on the Facebook Live match. But tonight, our first match of the evening is going to be a barn burner, Hollywood House. This is already an early match of the year contender, as top-notch Jason Hodge will be going up against none other than the Black Diamond, Jack Price. What? Just to go over the top rope makes our official Aaron Grider open up the ropes for him, but that is just the type of person that top-notch Jason Hodge is.
It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. I mean,
you tried on that one.
I tried. I was just letting the music say the words. What can I say? I mean, this is Jason Hodge. He's traveling the country, as Hollywood House has mentioned. And what better stage can you ask for than Emergence Day? I mean, this is, I mean, we're talking about tonight.
Not a better.
Paragon's last night of wrestling at Hollywood.
Did you hear that one? So this is Paragon's last night of wrestling here this evening. Now, Lurch, you mentioned opportunity. There is no grander opportunity than right here at Emergence Day. And these are two men who definitely know about opportunity, both TNA wrestling superstars over there. But not only is this a good opportunity to be here at Emergence Day, but this is a good opportunity for both men who, I wouldn't say the word flounder, they put incredible competitions out there. But they're looking for wins here at Emerge.
Absolutely. And of course, Hollywood, we could save the conversation about the future till later. But right now, Jack Price in the ring, ready to go here at Emergence Day. And we saw a lot of Jack Price at his last showing
the State of Emergency tournament. It was an absolutely inspired run by the man. Hurt his neck in the first round matchup against Dylan Bostic and fought through the pain, won that first round matchup just to get that exposed by Daniel Eads in that second round matchup. So this is going to be a great opportunity for him. He's had some time to heal that neck and going up against a tough competitor in Jason Hodge. And these two men do have a little bit of bad blood, I would say, between the two. They are co-gut check champions here. And when you win something and somebody else wins the exact same thing at the exact same time, doesn't that add a little bit of the competitive edge to that?
Of course, and look at these two starting out strong. I mean, neither has the upper hand right now, but looks like maybe Jack Price early on.
And I mean, Jack Price is finding his own success, getting his first pay-per-view win just recently, and Jason Hodge with his tag team in the good hands. We might see those two here at Emerge. They are finding success in their own ways, but they do both need a victory here tonight as Jason Hodge gets control of the wrist, has Jack Price exactly where he wants him, but Jack looking for his way out of this one. That competition might be over here as Jason Hodge gets a quick 2 count over Jack Price and knocks him out in one fell swoop.
Oh wow, Jason Hodge to the outside now. Turn around. The athleticism in the ring right now. Well, Jack Price, wow.
Hey, you talk about athleticism. These two are both former college athletes. That kind of thing doesn't go away, and when it translates so beautifully into the ring, it's magic in the making. Beautifully said, and these two looking to transition into, like you said, the upper echelon here of Emerge. They have faced incredible competitors on their travels across the country and internationally, but the talent just stacked so deep here at Emerge that that victory is necessary for both men at this point. Oh, Jack Price just driving the forehead of Jason Hodge into the top turnbuckle. The crowd is loving every second of it.
This match could not be more 50-50 back and forth right now. I mean,
did you expect any less?
I mean, absolutely not. These two are both fighting for the win right here at match 1 of Emergence Day. And wow.
And Jack Price just dishing Jason Hodge to the outside, but Jason has been there before, very comfortable in and outside of the ring. We've seen from every bit of high-flying action that he's had, but Jack Price pulling that out himself and looking to get the victory. Can he do it? And Jason just managing to kick out. The crowd yelling his foot was on the ropes, but needed to kick out anyways, exerting some of that energy. Jason did want to get his foot onto the ropes, but referee didn't see it. And the funny thing is, you say young men, but these two men have over a decade of experience together. That is a lot of ring time when you are that young. Wow. That just shows the ceiling that these two men still have.
Absolutely.
They are dancing all over the ring here, and Jason Hodge ready to take his bow after that one.
I mean, how can you not? What a performance we are seeing for both of these two. Jason Hodge now in control.
And Jason Hodge exactly where he wants to be, in control of the match. When the match is going at his pace, when he is able to dictate the match, that's when he's at his most successful, as he gains wrist control once again, bringing Jack Price over to the side. What could he possibly be looking for here?
Oh, nothing. I mean, he's clearly...
Does he have it in between the ropes there?
No, I don't think so.
That should...
Oh, maybe, well, not anymore.
our official trying to tell Jason Hotch that, another move like that, and you might be disqualified from this match, but Jason doesn't really seem to care. He's going to do anything it takes to win in this one, especially between these two who know each other so incredibly well. And that big move might come in the form of an aerial move. Both of these men love to take to the skies, and we're about a couple of minutes into this match, and we haven't seen one yet. Whips him off into the ropes, misses with a kick, but Jack Price connects with that elbow, dumps him to the outside, but Jason Hotch is ready for it, rolling through, into the neck breaker. That could be it.
Now, we did see Jason Hotch pull off a top rope moonsault, John Gates, but that was simply to dodge his opponent.
Oh, that is true. They are moving so quickly that it is hard to see every single thing that they do, but one thing that Jason has done continuously in this match is work on both of those shoulders, work on the back of Jack Price. That is going to play into the move that he likes to put opponents away with, that lights, camera, action. It's a gut buster. It requires a lot of strength to pick up a competitor quite like Jason Hotch, so he might have the strategy here tonight, House. And we saw your guy, Daniel Eads, take advantage of the injury that Jack Price suffered in the first State of Emergency tournament. Is Jason Hotch on his way to doing that same thing here tonight? It looks like Jack Price is really hurt out here.
Absolutely. Jason Hotch in full control of this match at this time. Obviously, Jack Price has studied his opponent. He knows his weaknesses, but let's hope he doesn't capitalize.
Jack Price able to get the boot up into the face, into a crossbody that Jason felt with every fiber of his being, and Jack Price getting back into it, just holding that shoulder on by a thread. Jason whips him off into the ropes, tries to go with the clothesline, but misses. Jack Price gets the gut kick there, and a kick to the head, and another one to the midsection, but it's blocked by Hotch, and just recovered by Jack Price. The counters, everything between these two men is incredible. Yeah, I would say that Jack Price needs to get this match over in a hurry if he wants to win this one because of how injured he is, but the leg lariat, that could be it. 2, no! And Jason just figuring out a way to kick out. How in the world did Jason Hotch kick out of that one? Former D1 college basketball player. That's the kind of hang time you get out of an athlete like that, House. That's exactly what I was saying. Jason caught that right at the beginning, started hurting that shoulder, and he's looking for that lights, camera, action, but it looked like he was getting Jason into his own maneuver, that torture rack powerbomb with the fallaway German suplex there, and Jason, my goodness.
Jack Price has been operating on instincts for the past 3 to 5 minutes of this match. It's unbelievable what he is pulling off, especially against somebody like Jason Hotch.
Nothing but instincts and the roar of this crowd. They have loved Price since the moment that he got in here, and he would love nothing more than to deliver the win, and just can't do it, just yet.
That's the one thing I'm not seeing in his future is the win right here. I think top-notch Jason.
Are you a fortune teller now?
Most days, yes, John Gates, but I think top-notch.
Then what are the lottery numbers tonight? That's what I thought. Is out here doing a little bit of scouting for yourself, Hollywood House. I totally get that. And Jack Price is an investment in himself. He is the Black Diamond. But Jason Hotch, he can get the victory here too. I think it's just going to come down to who makes the mistake.
Wow.
The strength.
How did he kick out?
Rolls through into a deadlift German suplex. The strength that Jason Hotch is displaying this evening. And it might be the 12th here as Hotch looking to put this one away. Lifts him up, and Jack Price able to reverse it, just too much. But Hotch, there he goes, up into, oh my goodness!
He caught him in midair.
Counters the moonsault into a kick of his own, and Jack is just, he can't even get to the top rope. That's how gassed, that's how hurt he is. One more move in the man. 2, 3, oh no way!
Wow.
After a massive moonsault reversal and another monumental frog splash, Price just getting the 2 count here. And it is going to be a war of attrition, just seeing who can make it to their feet first. Price looks to have the upper hand here, grabbing the ropes, just willing himself up onto 2 feet. Think about how much these men want to win this match. They are fighting with everything they have and the strength it takes to even just get on your feet here.
Jack Price first to his feet and first with the upper hand.
Price was looking for that finishing maneuver of his, but Hotch looking for a finishing maneuver of his own, but gets him back up. Can we see lights? The chess match is a beautiful way to put it as Hotch can get the victory here. Into the ropes. These 2 men are just all over the ring. 3.
Wow. Unreal.
Gentlemen, what a start to the 9th year anniversary event Emergence Day as the barn burner, the early match of the year contender between Jason Hotch, Jack Price delivers on all fronts, and Jason coming away with the victory.
Who's ready for their next match? This is for your Emerge Tag Team Championship. Brought to you by Positive Performance. Introducing first.
My man right there, look at him, Jordan Cage making his way to the ring. You love to see it.
You love to see it. Speak for yourself there, Lurch, but Jordan Cage coming out here for our second matchup of this evening, where he will be bringing us a mystery partner here at Emerge to take on the tag team champions in Chase Holiday and Shawn Kemp. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Jordan Cage is Emerge Wrestling, whether you like it or not. This is a Triple Crown champion. And Shawn Kemp and Chase Holiday, they're finally finding their groove. They're super confident in themselves, so they're not scared of what Jordan Cage has to bring. But like you mentioned, House, I gotta tell you, that's a man who has things up his sleeve all the time. He's always got another trick to pull out, so they better be on their toes this evening. And who is it? I don't even know yet. He wouldn't tell anybody. Who do we got? This music sounds very, very familiar.
Oh, I think I do recognize this.
You probably were told anyways beforehand. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that! This is the alpha athlete, Chris Owens.
Chris Owens is back.
Matter of fact, I mean, and this pick makes total sense to me because actually, I believe the last time that we saw him here, he was actually a competitor against Jordan Cage, and when you have to hire a hitman for this one, who better than someone you've already been in the ring with, you've already faced off against, you know how dangerous they are. That's the alpha athlete.
Absolutely.
That's a fair point. You just can't see mine. It's under my beard, you know. You made a great point. Jordan Cage is not a stupid person. In fact, I might mention he's one of the smartest people here at Emerge.
What?
You act like you can't believe it.
The man proves his genius by selecting Chris Owens on Emergency as a surprise to challenge for the Emerge Tag Team Champions, and they treat him like that.
Well, they treat him like that because of the emotional roller coaster that Jordan Cage continues to put them through month in, month out, event in, event out, and we can only hope for one thing, and that's for these men right here to shut them up. And I think that cohesiveness plays so well into their success. It's the chemistry that those two men have. They are essentially brothers. So these two men, although Jordan Cage had the trick up his sleeve, brings out the alpha athlete, you gotta think that they are incredibly confident in their abilities to retain this evening.
I heard something.
Me too. Can you talk a little bit? How about now? How about now?
What the hell? Come on.
Hardly hear yourself think here at the Bartholomew County Fairgrounds.
What a pick. What a pick.
And that's the part to their game that I love so much, is that they just come out here and they have an absolute blast with it. Are they incredible competitors? Yes, but they're going to have fun doing it. I got to be honest with you, I wasn't here last month. You did an incredible job in my place. I watched that event back. You know what one of the loudest reactions of the night was? Is those two men hitting the gritty right there. The kids love it. That is just the fun that they have out here. And at the same time, if you can be successful while doing it, why not? I would agree with that. Their last matchup was against Swamp Funk, a competitor that they have gone up against 3 times at that point. When you're going up against somebody you've never faced before in Jordan Cage, and you have the added part to that where you didn't know who his competitor was, you can't do that homework. You definitely have to be on your A game.
There we go. Hey, sportsmanship.
And Lurch, you were super confident in Jordan Cage's pick here in Chris Owens. Is he the dynamic that Jordan Cage needed? Is he the missing piece to those tag team championships?
I think so. And what an important time to debut a missing link, a secret weapon, if you will, than Emergence Day. I mean, it just goes again to show you the brilliance of picture-perfect Jordan Cage, always the perfect strategy. And again, these people treat him like that.
Lurch, he stole the championship belts the last time out here. What do you mean that's how he gets treated?
I mean, they're here. I mean, he hasn't claimed them yet. I mean, he's fighting for them right here.
And that's part of the reason why Jordan Cage was able to pick his opponent, and not only that, but leave it as a mystery coming into this match, is because he did return the championship belt, but still, you got to think that's not the proper way to go about things. But as we're seeing here, you mentioned the Triple Crown champion, Jordan Cage. He is going to have that experience in the ring over these two men. One thing he's not going to have over them is the size, is the strength advantage. If the tag champions can wear down Jordan Cage in this one, they can walk out still your tag team champions. With the shoulder tackle, I don't know if Jordan Cage was expecting all of that, but giving him one more chance. I'm not quite sure what that one more chance is for. Is he looking to take down Chase Holiday? You just heard me mention he's not going to have that size advantage, not the strength advantage, and that's exactly what you expect to happen.
Oh, he hurt his knee, I think.
Oh, he hurt his knee. Jordan, the vicious shoulder tackle from Jordan Cage, taking out the knee of Chase Holiday. Sean Kemp is incensed here.
It must have been, and it must have just been the shock wave.
Oh, beautiful. The match can continue. We already saw one injury here, one very vicious injury. I couldn't see another one, and I'm so glad that Chase Holiday stands to his feet. And Jordan did not like the mind games there. If there's somebody going to be playing mind games in the middle of the ring, it is Jordan Cage, but Chase Holiday getting the upper hand there.
Oh.
And here's the tag work between
He
the
can't
two
see him.
champions.
He can't see Chase. He's looking for him.
Do we really want to see the offense to the knee after what that knee has been through here in this match? He's got to reel in, a little bit. Oh, there it is, though. I mean, that just speaks to the strength of Shawn Kemp. I don't even know if he knows the limits to his strength.
They're testing out new moves or something.
But both men, Jordan Cage once again looking for that timeout special, which, House, is timeouts, do they happen here in wrestling? Oh, of course, yes. And it doesn't work well for the two here. As Shawn Kemp and Chase Holiday, they've done their studies. They know the kind of tricks that Jordan Cage is up to, and they take the fight right to them here. Oh! And Chase accidentally taking the fight to that steel ring post as well. He could have a broken hand here as Chris Owens looks to take advantage. And I think part of the reason, hold on, we only have a 1 count actually, but I think part of the chemistry between Jordan Cage and Chris Owens is their number 1 priority is a shared priority. That is success and that is championship gold, and they have the opportunity for both of that here tonight. So yeah, that cohesiveness is already there.
Yeah, plus they're trying harder.
Trying harder.
I think so.
Shawn Kemp and Chase Holiday have spent the better part of over a year, trying harder than everybody who has come for these tag titles, and look at them now. They are in the defense position with those, Lurch.
Maybe now, but not running up in the picture perfect. Not running into...
Don't cut off House with your bogusness. What were you going to say? That is a great point to make. Every competitor in here is well-rounded and talented enough to make it look easy, but it is not looking easy for Chase right now. He's still holding on to that hand that smacked the ring post. You got to think, when you break your hand on a steel post like that, that's all you can think about. All the strategy that you had coming into this match, if you did, is out of the way now. Could be a 3 count. I would almost say that Chris Owens has more to gain here than Jordan Cage does. Jordan already a Triple Crown champion. Chris Owens hasn't even found himself in the win column here at Emerge. Can you imagine if his first win is for these right here, these tag belts?
That's exactly Jordan Cage's game plan.
And Chris is wrestling like this is his last opportunity here, and the referee trying to stop Shawn Kemp, but what does Chris have in mind here? He's got to have some trick up his sleeve. Oh, he saw that coming. Spits all over him. Stays on the offense there with the elbow.
Choked him up a little bit too. I think Chase Holiday might have inhaled a little bit of that.
I mean, you're getting water in the eyes. That doesn't feel great either, and not to mention that vicious elbow drop that he followed up with. And look at those two. You want to talk about chemistry. You want to talk about cohesion. They are using each other as weapons here, like they've been tagging together for years. And I think that does just speak to the skill of Jordan Cage. He is a tag team specialist in his own right. He has past championships here and all over the country as well, and looking to take Chris Owens under his wing in that way. But Chase rather, trying to give him a chop with that bad hand, but as you can see, it's not working too well there. And there is the creativeness from the tag champions there, as he knew that hand wasn't going to last very long, so brings him down with the DDT instead. Shawn and Chris both in here, as Shawn feeling like a house of fire with those clotheslines, hoping to thwart the hopes of the challengers here this evening. And look at the speed that Shawn Kemp is able to get, the acceleration, the boost, and the wherewithal to break Chris Owens' stride there with his elbow, and gets him up for a helicopter spin, and using, it brings him down. And not only the ring awareness just personally, but when you have your brother at your side and there to coach you through, there to tell you everything.
Oh, man.
The strength of not only Shawn Kemp to launch him up, and Jordan Cage. You want to talk about wherewithal? That's resourcefulness. That's wherewithal right there after the display of strength from the champions.
And Jordan Cage was waiting for this opportunity. Perfect strategy.
Ringing his bell, dropping him onto the knee, and asking for the tag here. You have to imagine, if the team of Cage and Owens is to win, Cage would love nothing more than to get the pinfall himself. That's the kind of guy he is.
No doubt. For the gold at Emergency Day, absolutely.
Could be it. Shawn able to get there just in time, but Chase as well had the kick out in hand. It's going to take a little bit more than that to bring the tag champions down. Oh, just flapjacks him. Just launches him across the ring and does the same with his partner. What is Jordan Cage doing? Is he looking to take off with the belt again?
I don't know about that.
And our official Lucky Haskins hasn't been able to see, but Jordan Cage has commandeered a tag championship here. And Shawn Kemp is none the wiser either, grittying in the middle of the ring. Chase Holiday setting him up. They are looking to get the victory here, and they can't.
No, they can't. Oh no, Jordan got a hit or something. Did he get hit? I wasn't paying it. I think Jordan Cage just got hit by the belt.
Wait. You're telling me, he doesn't even get the tag championships that way.
He took them.
They come away with the victory, but they can't take the championships. Jordan Cage ran off with them.
Jordan Cage and Chris Owens are the winners of this match.
Yes.
But yes, give us the butt.
But still, the Emerge Tag
Exactly.
Team Champions. The longest reigning Emerge Tag Team Champions.
Now hang on, Jordan Cage was clearly hit by, I wasn't paying that much attention, but Jordan Cage was clearly hit by the belt.
You should have left it. Why didn't he just leave it as, I wasn't paying that much attention?
Introducing first.
And gentlemen, gotta tell you, it is not an Emerge Wrestling event. It is not Emergence Day if we don't give you just two of the biggest and toughest competitors, put them in the middle of the ring, and just see what happens. And that is exactly what this match is here. As that man right there, Lord Crew, looks to take on the Urban Playboy in Pretty Boy Smooth.
And we've seen him time and time again completely tear through his opponents, regardless of the stature of Pretty Boy Smooth coming into this match. As the larger competitor, I still expect the same thing to happen. I still expect Lord Crew to tear through.
Well, and that's a great point that you bring up, because that's going to play into this match. Lord Crew has his eyes set on that Outbreak Championship. He's going to have to get through Pretty Boy Smooth first. However, you mentioned the tear that Lord Crew has been on, and it started with that State of Emergency tournament. What happened in that match, Lurch? Or in that tournament? At the end, he overlooked Mikey with his eyes set on that Emerge Championship, and guess what? He got rolled up for the 1, 2, 3. That very same thing could happen this evening if he overlooks Pretty Boy Smooth.
You always just like to turn those late tournament victories against me, don't you, John Gates?
Literally, you can't. You cannot. As tall as Lord Crew is, I mean, that's a guy who sees over everybody. He's going to look eye to eye with that man, if not, look a little bit up at him. And you mentioned it, these are both men with championship aspirations between them. So you have to think, whoever comes out of this match as victor will be the man next in line. Pretty Boy looking as confident as ever. You mentioned the flash and the pizzazz from Pretty Boy Smooth. That plays into his confidence here into this one. So he doesn't care who's across the ring from him, because guess what? He's going to bring the fight. He's going to bring the thunder and hopefully bring that victory home tonight. Imposing is a great word to put it. Typically, both of these men are going to have the size and strength advantage into any match, but I'd call this one a stalemate here. I was going to say, I guess this is how we're going to find out here with this test of strength between the two, and just like we mentioned, stalemate.
Either one backing down, that is for certain, but Lord Crew, I mean, I don't know, I think he's got that upper hand in this battle. I think he's can take out the base. That's pretty cool.
And how smooth putting the hair up, that means business, right? he has a hell of a mean streak. And I was going to say, for as many similarities as these two men have, it also is a clash of styles here. You do have that style and pizzazz from Pretty Boy Smooth. You have the rough and ragged energy coming from Lord Crew, merciless Lord Crew. And we are in for a treat here in this one.
Pretty Boy
And where are
Smooth
they
said,
going?
I think we need more room for this.
They both have agreed to take it to the outside. And
I think they're planning on a collision. They got a collision course set.
what on earth? And both men just slam into each other.
And
What is that, a combined 500 pounds between these two men?
Oh, watch out, guys. This could go.
And Pretty Boy Smooth landing the first fall here. And there is where that confidence comes into play. But Crew knows the danger that Smooth presents, so he's not going to let him get any bit of confidence. He's not going to let him get on any roll. He's going to take the fight immediately to him.
And we have not seen anyone send Lord Crew to off his feet this early in a match.
Or ever, for that matter. I mean, that's a man who went up against legendary Larry D, and he made quick work of him in this one. And Pretty Boy Smooth seems to be reeling a little bit, looking for that ankle pick and drop onto the top rope, the turnbuckle. Oh, and both of these men are just so quick still and so powerful as Smooth looks for the scoop slam.
Oh, yeeted him. I think the crowd's going to want more than that.
You even know what the word yeet means?
Yeah. Along those lines. Yeah.
We're going to see a lot more throwing as these two men love to display their strength. And that's the thing, too, that we were mentioning on the card rundown, House, is that when you are the biggest person in just about any room, what happens? People want to pick that fight with you. So these two men are used to this kind of situation.
Uh-oh.
And here's the thing, too. Both men actually knows what it takes to beat the other, as this is a rubber match for them. Over the years, these two men know each other. Their record stands at 1 win apiece between the two of them. This one is going to be the one that separates one from the other. And Lord Crew delivering the kick to the knee. You talked about chopping down the tree. I would say tree successfully chopped down. As PB Smooth is reeling here in the corner, you gotta think, like, can he put any weight onto that knee? That is a lot of weight to be putting onto that knee, but Smooth can only do what he can do, and that's fight from underneath right now. Gets the ankle pick in there. Merciless Lord Crew lives up to the name, but he does break the hold there, as our official Dallas Edwards reminds him that it is a 5 count. And Lord Crew just pacing around the ring, playing with his food here on this one. Lurch just caving in the chest of Smooth is Crew. And my good, would you like to take one of those, Lurch?
No.
How much amount of money would it take?
A lot. I mean,
I don't know if there is that amount of money here, but Smooth You see the reflexes on that man to quickly turn around, stop on a dime, especially for a man his size, and deliver the clothesline. Smooth with the clothesline after maintaining the wrist control, grabbing him by the shoulder traps and just slamming him down. That is a long way to fall if you are as big as Lord Crew is. So that is going to hurt a little bit more than if anybody else was doing it to you. But Crew knew where he was at in the ring, dumped Smooth onto the outside, and not a chance is Crew thinking about flying here. There is no way.
What?
It's Smooth.
Oh, wow.
If Smooth had anything to say about it, he was not about to let that happen. Not on his watch.
Pretty Boy Smooth jumped up in midair, caught Lord Crew by the skull, and slammed him down on the mat here.
Like he's dunking a basketball dunks Crew onto the outside. And here he is into a full Nelson position, looking for a full Nelson slam.
And I should say concrete.
Three. Oh!
There is no mat here on the outside.
And look at the look on Smooth's face. Like, he's not frustrated. He's not irritated. He's just surprised that didn't put that away. But he knows it's going to take a lot more to put away a man like Lord Crew. And Lurch, that work might be done here as Lord Crew almost gets the victory.
It's close. That was a close one, but Pretty Boy Smooth fought out of that one. He kicked out with everything he had. This match continues.
And Lurch, you got to think that somebody like Lord Crew has a game plan in mind. When you do work on the knee like that, when you deliver those crushing blows, looking to suplex him, but I don't know if that's the right route to take here in this match. Allowing Smooth to get just that little bit of rest, just that little bit of energy as he just planted himself there, blocked the suplex, and then brought Lord Crew to his back. Oh! And Crew, his hands are completely educated, but the feet are just as educated, almost getting the 3 count there, but Pretty Boy Smooth with the wherewithal to kick out of that one.
Height, the elevation that Lord Crew got.
You want to talk about height and elevation? 3!
Wow.
And with the elevated curb stomp to the face of Pretty Boy Smooth, Lord Crew not only gets himself into the win column here tonight, but you have to imagine inserts himself into an Outbreak Championship match.
Pay attention, Chet Ripley.
Wow.
I haven't forgotten.
Lord Crew with the message to our Outbreak champion, Chet Ripley. I would not want to be Chet Ripley right now.
I'm sorry for everybody's ears at home there, my goodness. But Lord Crew making it very apparent and very known what he has his eyes set on. You gotta think what's to come for him. Gentlemen, We are back at it once again, our second championship match here tonight at Emerge 74 Emergence Day as Cole Radrick makes his way to the ring, hoping to get that Outbreak Championship back around his waist as he takes on none other than Unbreakable Chet Ripley.
Looking at your new Outbreak champ right there, Ratty Daddy.
The Rowdy Daddy, somebody who, another superstar we've seen grow here at Emerge, as you said before, former Outbreak champion, looking to regain it once again, and but he's got to be able to survive the onslaught of Chet Ripley, the onslaught of Mom, and most importantly, the onslaught of the supporting Emerge fan base, because these people here, they love Chet Ripley.
And you bring up a good point, too. This is going to be a great full circle moment for Cole Radrick, as he used to be an Outbreak champion for about 255 days on his own reign. And what he go on to do after that but tour the entire world. Tours in Japan, tours in Mexico and the UK and other countries alike. But as you can hear, Cole Radrick is not the fan favorite that he used to be here. After his tussles with Beef, with the other competitors, it's that man right there that the crowd is firmly behind here tonight.
Talk about Chet Ripley, our Emerge Outbreak champion, and he might be a little bit nuts, but he might be a little nuts like a fox to hold that championship. And you got to think, you're talking about the accolades of one Cole Radrick, and you think about what he's done since becoming the Outbreak champion and everything that he's had. I mean, here we've seen Chet Ripley a part of ads, we've seen Chet Ripley part of so much things here at Emerge, and you got to think that Cole Radrick, feeling disrespected by his fan base, is going to want all that back and then some.
And you also make a great point there about Chet. Like, yeah, look at Chet now. Chet is making advertisements. He is, you know, the face of Emerge as a champion. And it's not because of his Hollywood looks, you know, for lack of a better terms. It's the grit, it's the determination that he has shown, and that's why that championship means more to Chet Ripley than just any old championship. It's not about the money for him. It's not about the extra fame and the accolades that comes along with that. It's everything that he has been a part of in this journey to this point. Here we go.
It's mad disrespectful that I go all around the world to Japan, to England, to Mexico, to Canada, and when they make my music, not a single one of you stood up and showed me the respect I deserve.
You hear that, Cole?
Cole Radrick is not happy right now.
Listen, I'll give you a little bit of credit. Ever since I got screwed over and lost that belt, you did a good job of keeping it warm for me. You see, after tonight, I am going to be the new Emerge Outbreak champion.
Very bold statement from Cole Radrick.
Columbus, Indiana is the guy that they can finally believe in. And you know what? If I hear Chet one more time,
I don't think that's what he intended to happen there, John.
I think I'm starting to understand.
you know exactly who I am, and make sure you say the new Emerge Outbreak champion.
I think I'm starting to understand Cole's frustration, and we'll get into that after the address from Dolly.
Dolly St. Clair and the Emerge fan base letting Ratty Daddy know what they think about him.
By his mom, weighing in at 160
Gentlemen, that ovation right there is what gets under Cole Radrick's skin, because at one point, Cole used to be the face of Emerge. He used to be that poster boy for this company, and that has shifted, has transitioned to Chet Ripley. That hurts Cole more than anything. I got you.
Title implications on the line here. We have the Emerge Outbreak Championship on the line. Chet Ripley. You have the Ratty Daddy Cole Radrick, and guys, we're ready to go here at Emergence Day.
We've been ready to go. As soon as this match announced, I was like, okay, on the face of it, there's going to be too much craziness in the ring between these two, but it is way deeper than that. It is everything that Chet has been to up to this point with Jordan Cage and that Outbreak Championship. It is Cole Radrick coming full circle, looking to take this Outbreak Championship back home with him. Gentlemen, we are in for a treat here.
And you can tell these fans don't understand and appreciate good sportsmanship in wrestling, as we mentioned already. Cole Radrick won that Outbreak Gold years ago, travels the world, travels the country, comes back to Columbus, and this is how the people of Columbus act. I mean, give me a break. Don't you want to see him again?
Well, you give what you get. I've known Cole Radrick for many years, and I gotta tell you, this transformation this kid has been absolutely insane. He's traveled all across the world to become the wrestler that he's become, but the kid's become a bit of a jerk.
He's become a bit of a jerk, especially here at Emerge Wrestling. First starting with his beef with beef, for lack of a better terms. It turned him into a whole new person here, and he's looking to get right back on track as they go into a collar and elbow tie-up here in the middle of the ring. But Chet seemingly getting the strength advantage here. And Cole dipping out to the outside.
It's just wild to see, honestly. Now, you mentioned something earlier about Chet getting the adulation from the Emerge fan base. We know that at one point, it was Cole Radrick who was the apple of the Emerge fan base's eye. Now everything's changed here, and now he's become a bit of, as the kids would say, an eye of the Emerge fan base, and he might be jealous of everything that Chet has.
And for good reason too, because that was never a part of who Cole Radrick was. It wasn't about jealousy. It wasn't about what this guy has and what these fans think of me. It was what Chet stands for now, and that is that grit and that determination and fighting through anything. And Cole just has completely lost himself and who he is.
Well, he is not a chicken. This crowd continues to call him chicken. Cole Radrick is far from a chicken.
I mean, the way that he keeps rolling outside to the ring, I might be mistaken.
I don't know if Cole thought he was going to come here and have an easy night against the champ, but if he thought that, he's sorely mistaken, because Chet Ripley is going to give you a fight every single time.
I mean, Cole is a student of the game. I don't know if he necessarily came in here underestimating Chet, but I think he came in here expecting these fans to be back on his side after months of absence, and when that doesn't happen, yeah, Cole's going to go right back to that.
Well, it's psychological. It's psychological. He came here, thought he could have it all back. The Emerge fan base is a very niche fan base. We love what we have here in Columbus, Indiana, but they want to see their guys here. They want to see their guys show up, and Chet Ripley is somebody who's been here every single month.
Month in and month out, putting in the work, and it has resulted into that Outbreak Championship as Chet bites the finger of the Ratty Daddy.
Come on.
And that's the exact kind of offense I expected in a matchup between these two competitors, as Chet Ripley bouncing off of the ropes, flying halfway across the ring for that sling blade, and Cole has to take another breather.
Chet Ripley, unorthodox offense. You got to think.
You said that right.
That that and a lot of heart and a lot of spirit is what brought him to where he is now as the Emerge Outbreak Champion. And we're going to see that more on display as he continues the offense against Cole Radrick.
And you got to think, too, like, Chet's confidence level has to be at an all-time high. Like you said last month, you're not a real champion until you defend it first, right?
Yeah.
Chet has that one out of the way, but in the case for Chet, the competition is not going to get any easier. It's only going to get stiffer and tougher from here on out, and that is on display here with Cole Radrick. And if Chet is able to successfully retain this championship, who else is waiting for him but Lord Crew?
And I gotta tell you, we saw Lord Crew a little bit earlier. He made a really huge statement after that match. Huge victory. Not getting a pinfall here with a kick out. Because he had a huge victory against Easy Smooth, making the statement saying he's coming for Chet. I think that there might be something waiting for Chet that Mom might not be able to save him from.
And Lurch Chet finds himself in an incredible spot here, except for Cole with the quickness, getting the foot up. You gotta like Cole's chances in this match.
Absolutely love Cole Radrick's chances here. Our future Outbreak champion right here on Emergence Day. And you want to talk about confidence? Look at Cole Radrick. He still has his necklace on. You see a professional wrestler.
To see that, I mean,
that's confidence right there.
It is shining here, and Cole Radrick has never lacked that bit of confidence, hoping to add a little bit more jewelry by the end of the night here in the form of the Outbreak Championship, and he's doing a good job of it now.
He's going around the world doing nothing but adding jewelry to his collection. That is clear.
But you guys got to think, like, he's spending a lot of time talking to the crowd. They're getting under his skin a little bit. Is that going to be a detriment to his game here?
Oh, and we're seeing that right there as he was jaw-jacking with the crowd and gives Chet Ripley the champion opportunity to get on the offense. I think that somebody like Cole Radrick needs to keep his eye on the prize. A lot on the line here. He wants to hold Warco. Talk about that chain, that shining. He wants his waist to shine tonight coming out of Emergency.
And it can if he keeps this level of offense up as he chops Chet into oblivion here. Chet, the only way he's still standing is because he is against those ropes right now as Cole looks to get him off into the ropes. Chet able to reverse it, looks for an elbow of his own, but Cole able to get underneath it, whips him into the ropes himself and catches an elbow, but picks him up.
Got him up there.
What's he looking for here? Oh, a backbreaker from the Ratty Daddy. And the cocky pinfall, that's one thing that you gotta look for. If you are looking to win a match with such high stakes as the Outbreak Championship House, why go for the cocky pin there?
I talk about this all the time. You have to make sure that you're putting the shoulders on the mat. Make sure that you hook the leg. You have a championship on the line, and not just any championship, the Emerge Outbreak Championship, a championship that has boistered opportunities, boistered greatness here at Emerge. You've got to make sure that you're putting those shoulders on the mat.
But Lurch, I mean, Cole is making quick work of the back, of the base of Chet Ripley, and even though Chet got a little bit of offense, you can see how much damage that goes as Cole Radrick is able to get back into the offensive maneuver there. Look at him spin him around. Hurricane Rana from Chet. Cole doesn't know what hit him.
We certainly have a clash of styles here, the consummate professional in the ring, and then there's Chet. Then there's Chet just operating on however he's learned to wrestle. I don't even know. But, I mean, the question is, do you really think he can hold on to the Outbreak Gold? Do you really think he's going to prove himself and get through this test? I don't think so.
Lurch, let me ask you this. Did you really think that he could win it in the first place? Did you really think that he could make his first defense? I think everything that Chet has been to up to this moment, you gotta respect the position that he's in. And look at him, he's still on top here, literally as he goes to the top rope. Could be looking for some high octane maneuvers, but Cole catching the crossbody out of midair. But Chet is not going to have that. Pushes him off, and as Chet goes up for the leg lariat, that's about all Chet could do to keep himself in this one as he looks for the 3. And just just 2.
I thought that might have been over. I really thought that might have been over. As this match continues here, this championship match, Emerge Outbreak Championship match, Emergence Day, Columbus, Indiana, Chet Ripley, Ratty Daddy, Cole Radrick. We are here. We're having a great time. These two men in the ring are giving it all they got.
You could see Chet, and Chet looking for that psychotic breakdown that has put so many competitors away, and Cole going with the low blow, looking for the pedigree that he calls the category. Oh, what?
I thought that was over.
For sure that would be enough right there. I mean, how can he...
And Cole's got to bring himself together here, almost attacking our official. That certainly would have resulted in a disqualification, but I mean, my mindset was the exact same. How in the hell did Chet kick out of that one?
Cole Radrick has got to collect himself. This is a championship opportunity. He's been here before. He's got to collect himself and get back on the offense, because if you give Chet an inch, he's going to take a mile, and he will win this match.
Cole sizing up his opponent here, looking for one of those springboard stunners that he's famous for. But Chet getting into a full Nelson position, looking for that psychotic breakdown once again. But Cole heavily scouted in a quick roll up here. 2, 3. What?
Hold on. I think.
Wait. And Chet.
I think Chet won.
It was.
Chet won.
I think Chet came away with the victory.
Wow. I didn't believe it when I saw it.
I couldn't believe it either from my vantage point. It had looked like Chet, or Cole rather, had successfully rolled Chet up for the 3 count, but in fact, it is Chet Ripley, still your Outbreak champion.
Chet Ripley retaining this championship. It is insane. One transaction, one transition that is, changed the entire course of this match, and Chet Ripley comes out still Emerge Outbreak champion.
Well, at this point, you've got to think like Chet was able to survive this one, but the next one coming up, that could... What on earth? I was just mentioning it!
Lord Crew had forgotten.
What?
And Cole looks to... What is he going to do? Are they going to double... Come on, guys.
Lord Crew asking for a mic.
Easy there, little man. Don't be afraid. If I wanted to smoke, I got somebody to talk about. Chet, the office here gave you a little late Christmas gift. Gave you an extra month as that champion. I need you to do me a favor, okay? Listen good. I want you to understand this. I know comprehension is not your strong suit. I want you to take that home with you tonight. You know, I don't know, your house probably isn't very clean, but try to find some cleaning products. Shine it up real nice for me. Because on February 3rd, buddy, your time's up. Who are you? By the way, tell your mom I said hi.
That's unnecessary.
That's an even lower blow than what we saw Cole Radrick deliver, but Lord Crew making it known that on February 3rd, he is looking to take everything that Chet has worked so hard for in the form of that Outbreak Championship. And what can we see here is Cole. Put the chair down, Cole. Don't do it, Cole.
I do. Keep thinking.
Don't just put the chair down, Cole. Just put it down. You had an incredible match. You just came up short. Give the man some respect, not a chair shot.
Oh, put it down.
There it is.
A sign of respect.
And that is what you love to see. You love to see that even though in the competitive spirit, yes, you can be upset, yes, you can be disappointed in the loss, but one thing you can respect is the journey of one Chet Ripley. We'll find out on February 3rd if that journey is to come to an end.
This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
And here we are, gentlemen, for our last singles competition sans title here tonight. But you might be mistaken. You might think this match is a big fight, feel as if it was a championship match, and that's because the two competitors squaring off in this one are high caliber talent as Trey Lamar looks to take on and defeat the former Emerge champion in Braden Lee.
Trey Lamar, very talented young man, very well traveled. Jockeying for position here at Emerge, trying to find his space.
215 pounds from the Hall of Fame City in Canton, Ohio, Trey Lamar.
And when you're already athletic and you're trim like Trey Lamar, it's not as easy to see like a body transformation, but Trey Lamar has gotten in one himself. I believe he's put on about 15 to 20 pounds of muscle just in the past year alone. And that was 4 matches just like this. And making his return to Columbus, Indiana for the first time since April of 2023, Braden Lee.
Braden Lee, you can see the look all over his face. He's excited to be here. He's excited to be back. A young man who's gone through a transformation in his life, recently becoming a father. Now he's got things together now, and he's ready to come back to Emerge and make a statement.
You mentioned it, House, and that I think is going to be my biggest question going into this match is, you guys know, when you become a father, your whole world changes, and it does change in the positive, but in the negative sides as well. I mean, positive, you are more hungry. You are more apt to do what it takes to be successful because guess what? Now you have somebody that depends on you. But at the same time, because of that, you don't get the same opportunities to train, to work on your craft. And we haven't seen him since April of 2023. It has been almost a year at this point that Braden Lee has been in an Emerge ring. My biggest question is, does he still have it?
That's a good question. You have somebody, Trey Lamar, who has been here month in and month out, fighting for opportunities, and you have Braden Lee who's taking time off. Still looks great, but of course, taking time off to be a father, you gotta think, could there be some ring rust here?
The athletic freaking Braden Lee, of course, he still looks great, but you make a good point about Trey. When you don't have that transformation, when you don't have that thing to depend on you, guess what? You get to go in and put in the work whenever you want. You get to do whatever it takes for yourself to be successful, and we're going to see it here tonight as Trey looks to get a huge victory over Braden Lee, and Lee looks to get back into the win column and eventually work himself up back to championship contention.
As we see this match here continue here, a clean break there from Trey Lamar.
You gotta, they have a lot of respect for each other. They are intense competitors, but they're not gonna do any of the nasty business that we typically can see here in the ring.
No, I don't think you're gonna see any underhand attack, because I think you're gonna see 2 great competitors going one-on-one, jockeying for position. Trey Lamar has been searching for opportunity here at Emerge. Oh my God!
And while Trey is, I would say at this point, desperate for a win, it is coming at, we talk about quality wins a lot, and like quality losses, and it is an interesting phrase to say, but Trey Lamar has had a handful of those, and Braden Lee just taking it to him, a quick Hurricanrana and then a drop kick, and Braden up to the outside. Hey, House, I don't think he lost a step.
No, it doesn't look like it at all.
Lurch, you had to have expected to see that level of intensity right out the gate from Braden, right?
I mean, how could you not? These two have set the bar so high. I mean, going into Emergence Day, I mean, we haven't seen Braden in so long, and there is no doubt he is ready to prove he needs to be back in that #1 contention in that title picture.
And that's the thing, too, about Braden Lee is that, honestly, he has nothing to prove. This is a man who is technically undefeated since April of 2022, the year prior since the last time that we saw him. Matter of fact, he could still consider himself champion. He never lost that. He never got pinned, never got submitted for it. But what is he doing right now? He is proving himself once again, not only to the brass of Emerge, but to the fans of Columbus as well.
So, Braden Lee, one thing that we've learned about him here, watching him grow here at Emerge, is that he's no stranger from working from the bottom to try to get to the very tippy top. As opposite here, you have Trey Lamar, who's looking to get a win. We talked a little bit earlier. Oh, nobody home there. Oh, my God. He put some stank on that one. Oh. You talked a little bit about quality wins here. What would that mean for Trey Lamar to pick up a win against a former Emerge Outbreak champion, not a former Emerge World Heavyweight Championship? You got to think that the brass will be paying attention if Trey Lamar can pick up this win.
I don't know if there is a more quality win outside of actually winning the championship than to get a victory over Braden. So you are 100% right about that. And Trey is absolutely wrestling like this could be his last match ever. That's how much it means to him to get this victory after a combination of moves, getting the crowd into it as well.
Oh, looks like we have a pinfall. Kick out there. Lurch, you're seeing this match here. You're seeing Trey Lamar. You're seeing Braden Lee. What would this mean? And here's my process. You've been here in Emerge for a while. What would this mean for Trey Lamar to pick up such a big victory?
Oh, #1 contention. There is no doubt. There is no doubt that Commissioner Lowe could say anything but that Trey Lamar picks up the win against former undisputed champion Braden Lee. No doubt he's in that #1 contention for the Emerge Championship.
But hey, listen, guys, we're talking like Trey's an underdog here. I would say he's almost on the same level as Braden Lee. We've seen enough of him in Emerge to know that he is an absolute superstar, and we are seeing it right here as most of the offense here in this match has been Trey.
Oh, yeah.
And as Trey looks to do it again, I mean, he's looking for a springboard maneuver of some sort, and he lands it with the springboard elbow drop, only getting the 2 count. You know, I don't believe Trey expected to get the victory on there, but he wants Braden to physically have to kick out. He wants Braden to work for this one, and that's what he's doing here.
Well, from my standpoint, of course, lunchtime here at Emerge, management, eye for talent. When I look at somebody like Trey Lamar, who has all the tools, all the tools to be a great champion here at Emerge, I see somebody like him, I think somebody who could benefit from more of a mean streak, somebody who could benefit from more of an aggression, as we're kind of seeing right now.
I was just going to say, I mean, something that we don't typically see from Trey Lamar, but he is becoming so well-rounded here, getting a pin. But Braden has been around the block. He knows how to get out of those situations and get out of it. He does. I think at this point, you're just going to have to knock Braden Lee out if you want to get the victory over him. But stretching him here is Trey with that look in his eyes, getting the crowd into it a little bit. He's been a fan favorite here as well. He is definitely a competitor that feeds off the energy of the crowd, looking to get them into this one.
Absolutely. And I'd say somebody with like Trey Lamar, and I just see, I see somebody who's one piece away, who's one straight away, who is just one quality win away from moving up into the next upper echelon of Emerge, taking that leap. And I just see so much potential in somebody like Trey Lamar.
And a lot of quick offense here and defense from both competitors as Braden Lee drags Trey down, face plants him and Trey in a bad spot here. But Braden seems to be reeling from the onslaught that Trey has given him up to this point.
Well, you got to think about the conditioning here of somebody like Braden. We've seen this man win one-night tournaments.
Yep.
I mean, this is a young man whose conditioning, even being away for as long as he was, I'm sure he was still hitting cardio. I'm sure he was still lifting. This is a man who works out religiously. So you got to think that when you think about resiliency, you have to have that synonymous with the name Braden.
And Braden displaying that weight room right there with the slam and the standing moonsault, getting some oohs and ahs from the crowd, but that's just Braden Lee, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you blink and you're gonna miss some quality offense.
And Lurch, Braden Lee up to this point, he's looked pretty good. He looked like he has not missed a step.
No doubt about it, and you can tell, as we mentioned earlier, he's got that motivation behind him. He wants the win more than ever here at Emerge Wrestling.
With the vicious forearm right to the dome of Trey Lamar. That almost even hurt Braden a little bit, but Trey able to deliver a receipt himself there in the form of that elbow. Another elbow and a crushing forearm. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Did Lee and looking for a tackle of some sort, but Trey with that super quick offense and the Pele kick to the floor. Now, typically, you can Pele kick to a standing opponent. Do you know how much accuracy, do you know how much intention you need to do that when they're kneeling?
That's insane. These athletes in the ring, incredible. You gotta
This could be it.
kick attitude. These athletes in the ring are absolutely incredible. I mean, you're going to see top-notch athletes here at Emerge, and Trey Lamar and Braden Lee are just the stars of the race.
And I think you're mentioning Trey with that missing piece, that I think we are seeing that missing piece being added here. Did you see the cover there? He put his entire body weight on Braden Lee. Did you see how much energy that took Braden to kick out of that one? And now Trey can just continue to deliver the blows here, try to get any ounce of energy out of Braden so he can walk away victor.
Well, I'm looking at Trey Lamar here, and I see it seems that he's playing chess, not checkers here. Every pinfall exerts a little bit of energy, and I think that he understands that. You gotta wear down Braden.
But Lurch, it doesn't look like Braden Lee is going to go out without a fight, and we have seen years of that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to think that you're going to out-wrestle Braden Lee, no, that's not going to happen. You're going to
You keep up, right.
You can maneuver him, you can counter him, but nobody's going to out-wrestle Braden Lee in this building. Not on the mat, not on the technical mat.
I mean, we've talked about it at length, the state championships that man has won on his own in the wrestling ring has translated so beautifully to the sport of professional wrestling. But Trey Lamar, you want to talk about not giving up without a fight. These two men here in the center of the ring just giving it their all.
They're giving it to each other here at Emergence Day.
And it's just at this point, who is going to land the knockout blow? Could be Trey into the ropes. Braden misses with a clothesline as well, and both men! The double clothesline. I mentioned who is going to be the one to deliver the knockout blow. Turns out it was both of them.
I mentioned earlier that this was a chess match. And if you're familiar with chess, you're familiar with the term stalemate. And I think that's where we're at right now.
Once again, it is just going to be a battle of who can get to their feet first. You got to imagine that builds up your confidence to be able to say that I got up before my competitor. But at this point, both men getting up at the exact same time. Braden able to deliver the elbow there and another into the corner. My goodness, this is moving 100 miles an hour.
As expected.
And on to Hollywood, your note about the chess match. You have to give it to the strategy, that early strategy of that Pele kick we saw from Trey Lamar.
And Braden with the aerial maneuver almost hitting his head on the ceiling here, but it doesn't matter as he lifts Trey up. And it's just the creative offense that you see from Braden. We have never seen anything like that out of him before. You got to think that all that time off that he has spent, he's just been itching. He's been hungry to get back into the ring, and you see the results there.
Braden Lee with more tricks up his sleeve than we've ever seen before. And sometimes time off will do that. It gives you a chance to learn, gives you a chance to grow. Braden Lee is feeling it. He's looking to win here at Emergence Day.
But you may say if he hasn't put Trey away at this point, he may never, because Trey is not giving up. Look at the way that he grounds himself, makes it impossible for even a strong man like Braden to pick him up. Able to reverse it. Oh, he's looking for that sheer drop. Brainbuster. Braden able to counter it. That Brainbuster is so vicious. It's so dangerous. Wonderful for Braden to get out of it, but off into the ropes, jumps up and over, pushes him into the ropes as well, and brings him down.
That could be it.
And after the standing Meteora, What more is it going to take for Trey Lamar to stay down for a count of 3?
I can tell you one thing. I think this is the Emerge faithful as well. Flight. The Emerge faithful is what he does so beautifully. I think he's thinking about doing just that.
And it was an exact year ago where we saw that man who's climbing to the top right now at this very event, Emergence Day of 2023, win the Emerge Championship. And while that opportunity is not on the line for him now, it can be in the future. He just has to be the victor.
I might have spoke too loud there, Trey Lamar. Wisely out of the way as this chess match continues.
Well, and House talked about Trey's strategy here. You know, if you're facing a competitor like Braden, you have to keep eyes not only in the back of your head, but in every inch of your head. You have to be able to see everything because Braden will come out of nowhere.
Well, we live in a three-dimensional world, and when you have somebody flying around, oh my God!
Wow, dropped him on his head.
Folds him up like a pretzel and drops him right on to the crown of the head, and Trey Lamar looking for it. Drops the elbow.
With a little bit of extra funk on it. Pinfall.
3. What? No way I just saw Braden Lee kick out of that. That combination of maneuvers would put away any man. I just think Braden Lee, it's just too much for him to lose this match right now.
Well, you talk about his return. He doesn't want to come back, especially having to relinquish the undefeated championship and come back to a loss. He wants to show everybody that he's still at the top of his game. And that right there is what motivates Braden Lee.
If you could see the look in Trey's face, it is all action right now, and Trey knows it. That if Braden just the maneuvers into a powerbomb, sit out powerbomb, 2, 3.
How is this match still going?
Braden's thinking the same thing, and he knows if he's gonna put Trey away, it needs to be right now. Braden, what could he be looking for? He's got 1,000 moves up there.
Raptors, Braden.
Braden taken to the sky. He's coming down. But he met knees from Trey Lamar. Trey Lamar has to take advantage.
Trey able to get the knees up on that frog splash. Braden reeling in the corner there, and Trey realizes this is his moment. This is his time to beat a former champion. Brain Buster, reversed by Braden into the roll-up. Bray!
Wow.
What?
Wow.
And waiting for the call from Dolly St. Clair. Here it is. Oh man, I mean, just after that, Trey has to be beside himself. He did just absolutely everything he could do, and what did Braden do? Resorted to that roll-up that had made him so successful with that Emerge Championship in the first place.
Trey Lamar, it's gotta be smart for this young man right now. It's been a trend tonight. The most dangerous finisher in professional wrestling, the small package. Trey Lamar tries to get a big victory here.
And what do we got here? A sign of respect. You love to see that because you cannot take anything away from Trey Lamar at this point. I mean, he might have just given Braden one of the hardest battles of his entire life, but Braden just absolutely undeniable, always able to figure out how to win. Gentlemen, we have arrived to the point where we are at the penultimate match of Emerge 74 Emergence Day, and that match headlined by our women's champion Selena Dean as she looks to defend against this woman right here, Marti Belle.
Marty Bell, well-traveled, been all around, has been, and I mean, so many promotions, honestly. For her to come here now to emerge, this could possibly be Daddy's Little Princess's biggest challenge.
International superstar, and not only that, but international champion. Marty Bell is a competitor who has won championships in multiple countries, not just companies, but countries.
Yeah.
So she knows exactly what it takes to come into a foreign place for the first time and take a championship away from somebody, and she's looking to do that again here tonight.
Not happening. Not against Selena Dean. Not on the night.
How did I know that you were going to say that?
This is Selena. I mean, we're talking about Emergence Day. To think that she would lose that women's championship on a night like Emergence Day, no.
Lurch Wildhouse is right that this might be Selena Dean's toughest defense to date. One of the things that we were wondering was Selena, if she could win clean, if she could win in a way that is respectful of that championship, and she certainly proved us wrong that she can do that. She has had amazing matches with amazing competitors, so what's one more to her, right?
Absolutely.
Here on the biggest stage.
And what a challenger for our champion Selena Dean to compete against tonight for that championship belt. I mean, what a challenger, none other than world-renowned Marty Bell. But I'm sorry, you may as well call her one and done, Marty Bell, because say goodbye to your championship opportunity. You're not going to travel with that belt around.
In all fairness, I mean, Selena Dean looks well rested on her extended vacation in Vancouver, I believe she said. Lurch, do you have any insight into where her next trip is planned if she successfully defends here?
I know you're probably one of those people trying to look for all the flight logs, but no, it's not happening.
And Selena showing her confidence here. Listen to that ovation, Lurch. That's got to scare you just a bit. What more can you say? I mean, this crowd certainly wears their emotions on their sleeve, their hearts on their sleeve, and they're letting Selena know exactly how they feel about her here tonight.
Goodness, the Emerge fan base wouldn't spit on her. She was on fire. It's going to be a great championship match here at Emerge. And you got to think Selena's looking very confident, but in the back of her mind, she's got to be worried about a well-renowned superstar like Marty Bell.
I mean, is she, though? The confidence that she is displaying, you gotta think she is our current active longest reigning champion here in Emerge at over 450 days. Does she even know what it feels like to lose? Did she forget all about that?
If you've hung out with Selena, you would know she has no idea what it's like to be a loser. She is a winner. This is a world-class athlete we're talking about, and 450 days as a champion, John Gates. And that's the response they give her.
I think the crowd wants to chant.
I mean, just based off the crowd's reaction, you would have thought Marty already won the championship, but we have a match here for the Emerge Women's Champion, new money. Selena Dean hoping to defend against the Dominican Dynamite in Marty Bell.
What's happening here? What in the world is happening?
You're kidding. You're kidding. This is the second match.
There's no way.
That's it.
This is the second match here tonight where
that's the end.
our champion, and here he is, Commissioner Chris Lowe, here to set the record straight. You're right.
We're celebrating 9 years. We're not in a title match this way. And since you want to bring in
Nothing?
Yeah. This is now a no disqualification.
What? Oh! You're kidding. Commish, is this for real?
I cannot believe
We're gonna see it.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna see.
Marty Bell.
Oh, and
Oh my God.
oh, and my goodness, Selena Dean just ripping the crutches off of one of our security guards and delivering the blows.
This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness, and I've got to be really honest with you. I don't know if Marty Bell, really competes in matches like this, let alone high-stakes championship matches, but House, she is born and raised and trained in Brooklyn, the concrete jungle. She has that in her.
Well, as somebody who is from LA, I'm not a huge fan of people from Brooklyn, not a huge fan of people from New York, but I can attest to the fact that those people are tough as nails. The concrete jungle. Marty Bell is here, and she's here to win tonight.
Oh
my God.
And Selena grabbing some concession from a fan, just tore it right from him.
Coming your way, grab your stuff and move.
That's right. That's right. Not a warning we have to remind the Emerge faithful every time, but yeah,
This
it's
is
a good idea to get out of the way.
This is not what I expected here at Emergence Day as Selena Dean whips Marty into the... We spend a lot of time putting those chairs up, Selena.
Oh, man, everybody's going to have to pick those chairs up. Oh.
And they'll never remember where they were sitting.
My goodness, but they'll remember how they felt after this match got turned into a no disqualification. Are you kidding me? On the night, this is what Emergence Day is all about.
This match is not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but you're seeing Mountain Dews flying everywhere here. Oh my goodness.
No, not the ring bell.
Oh no.
Not the ring bell.
No. Oh,
Her name's Marty Bell, not Ring Bell. Oh.
you can ring my bell. Oh, Marty Bell.
And after that, Marty's still able to find a way. I don't know if she knows where she's at, but she knows that she's in for a fight.
It's completely unfair to begin with. Number one, what is Selena Dean doing in a no DQ match?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the action here. Oh my God. Oh, it's the movie here.
Oh, I think so.
My goodness, I mean, we are taken out here, and Lurch, Lurch, are you okay? You need some help there. I don't even know what's going on. Here's Marty Bell.
Oh my God.
Marty Bell has brought out a trash can full of surprises and gives Selena a surprise of her own.
Oh, I don't think Selena Dean's ever been this close to trash before. Usually she has her butler take it out for her.
And I mean, what else is in there at this point?
If she pulls out the kitchen sink, I'm gonna lose it.
But Selena is not going to go down that lightly. My goodness, the reverberation there. You got to think Marty took the brunt of that with the biggest surface area on that trash can lid. And Selena, at the very least, she knows that she's going to have to stay on top of a competitor like Marty Bell if she looks to win this match here.
Oh, this is a fight. That's what we're seeing here at Emergence Day.
I'm still mad I broke a nail on that.
Selena can pay for it, right? She'll get you a new one.
That's true.
I don't know after this one if Daddy will still be able to give her that money there. And the crowd here in Columbus is going ballistic for this one.
They're hot.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, we did not expect this here at Emergence Day for these two to be competing like
That's like when you go to get some chicken nuggets and instead of 10, they give you 11. Like, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, and to get that extra chicken nugget there, and we're getting extra here at Emergence Day with the, it's no DQ match.
Hey, I mentioned that Marty doesn't typically be in these kinds of matches, but look at the way that she's chesting up to Selena. She's not scared of the slightest.
Thriving. She's thriving in this environment.
The same can be said for Selena, though, too, as I don't know if she's competed in many of these as well, but Selena goes, you know what, over tea kettle right into the trash can. Selena in a bad way here.
They're trying to get their wits about them in a match that honestly has gone completely off the rails since the commissioner dubbed it a no DQ match, and this match is insane. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Emerge Women's Championship.
It is. And regardless of the antics of Commissioner Lowe, Selena Dean will hold on.
Antics? What do you mean antics? As soon as the bell rang, Selena took it upon herself to get herself disqualified here, just so she wouldn't have to face a competitor like Marty Bell.
And the match should have ended right there, and it didn't, John Gates.
Not here at Emergence Day. That's not what this event is about. That's not what this championship is about. Selena, if she wants to walk out still champion, she is going to have to take the fight to Marty.
She is. She's just not in the best situation at this time.
The face wash there from Marty.
Again, what is wrong with these people?
I gotta say, they're a bit sadistic trying to see one more. Marty,
Here, Columbus loving it.
yes they are, clearing house so she can get a pinfall. Only getting a 2 here. The crowd a little bit deflated after that one. They certainly thought Marty was going to get the victory there.
Oh, but Marty's looking to continue the offense here.
She is setting up for something here.
The wheels turning in the mind of Marty Bell. We're going to see exactly what she has planned. Oh, and we're going to the other
To
one.
both sides here, and Marty Bell doing a little bit of construction, and Selena doing a little bit of destruction, taking out Marty as she just seemingly looked to get the upper hand there.
Reversal here. Oh, into a sleeper.
Into a sleeper. This is a no disqualification. Selena could hold that forever. I don't even know if those certain chokeholds are illegal in this one necessarily, but.
And Selena has to do everything she can to wear out Marty Bell. Everything she can to gain the advantage right now. And
And Marty just mustering all that she can as the life is being taken out of her, just launching Selena off of her, and that is literally the only thing Marty could do to survive in this one.
Marty Bell not looking like she's sure where she's at, but her wits are starting to become about her as we have Selena Dean. She's down, holding her neck. These two women have just had, as the kids say, a banger so far here at Emergence Day. And it's not over.
And the crowd would tend to agree with you as Marty delivers that crushing shot there. Gets the champion on her back, but Selena able to kick out. Even Selena looks a little bit frustrated. You would imagine after that Marty would be frustrated not getting the victory. I think Selena is frustrated that she's in the position she is in right now.
Well, she did it to herself. I mean,
absolutely. Tell Lurch that, would you?
This is what I'm saying. She did it to herself. She didn't have to have all these weapons involved. This didn't have to be a no DQ match. But once again, Daddy's little princess working against herself and putting herself in corners and in situations that she probably shouldn't be in.
And Marty looking for Hell's Bells. She lands it.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No!
And Marty, after the longest active reigning streak is over. Marty Bell has done it.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry.
All that screaming aside, you saw what it meant to Selena Dean, and you're seeing what it means to Marty Bell right now.
As we saw the tragedy of Selena Dean, we now see the triumph of Marty Bell, the new Emerge Women's Champion.
Can they get louder? Ask them, Dolly. Oh.
And is a loser leaves Emerge match for your Emerge Championship. Brought to you by Alicia Roberts State Farm. Introducing first.
Sometimes you just gotta stand on business. 10 toes down, say it with your chest. So I'm speaking directly to you, Danny. I'm not just fighting for you, Danny. I'm fighting for the guys in the back who actually really are working things off. I'm fighting for the person in the audience who does or does not look like me, who needs to understand that sometimes the heroes get to win the game.
I will beat you one-on-one without a shadow of a doubt and prove that I am the best that Merge has to offer. I'm the best in the Midwest. I am the elite, and I'm not done yet.
Right now, I am in the business of righting the wrongs that have been made against me, and even righting some of the ones I caused myself. Yeah, I know. Look, and before you say that I ain't beating him yet, you know what? Or as I'm concerned, don't leave him survive.
Friends, I've had enemies. I've had thorns in my side. One of those thorns is you, Fred.
What are your needs? Your stipulation, losing each other.
Not only will it be an Merge Championship match, I would like it to be a loser league emerge.
I accept this challenge. I can't beat you. I only look at you. You got it.
He's done it! He's done it!
Paragon has won.
The new number one contender!
What I know about you is that if you come into this laser focused, ready to get the mission, ready to get the job done, you'll get everything that you want. You fought long for this. You're here now. You're 3 seconds away from the pinnacle. You got this. No, you're right. From January, I beat you to become champion. Anybody can get it.
Gentlemen, it all comes down to this. The main event of the 9th year anniversary event. One man is going to leave Emerge champion. One man is going to leave Emerge forever. This match for the Emerge Championship as the Walking Apocalypse, the world's most dangerous game, any of the thousands of names that man has conjured for himself. Paragon.
Goosebumps standing up here, seeing this young man in a situation we've had personal conversations about. He's wanted to be here. He's wanted this moment on this stage for this title for so long, and now he's here 3 seconds away from becoming the Emerge World Champion.
And I'll be honest with you, House, I mean, I would totally understand if you weren't able to be here at this table doing your job the way that you do it in this match, but I'm glad to have the insight of you because I don't know if anybody knows Paragon better than you do. And it's going to be good to see your mindset going into this as Paragon looks ready, more ready than he's ever been to face that man right there, the man of tomorrow, Daniel Eads.
Well, I've had conversations, I've talked to Paragon a little bit before this match, and I drilled it into his head. You have to be laser focused. You have to have your head on a swivel. Not only do you have somebody the caliber of Daniel Eads, but you also have Mortimer Blankenship III.
But let's make it clear too, House, that even though you are on the side of Paragon, you have given him some counsel. This is Paragon by himself. Everything that he's gone to up to this moment has been by his own accord, and that's exactly how he wants it to be.
And there's our champion right there, the man of tomorrow, Daniel Eads, with my man Mortimer. And you guys are talking it up, that's good and all, but it's going to be nice to see Paragon's last match.
And Lurch, while you might not be able to vacation with Selena Dean after her loss here tonight, you might be able to do so getting on the yacht, going on the golf club with Mortimer Blankenship III, if his client here can walk away still your Emerge champion.
You should see the setup we got at the after party.
This guy doesn't learn lessons.
No.
Weighing in at 230 pounds, hailing from the city of heroes, and coming to the ring line, yours truly, the hot top millionaire, Mortimer Blankenship III. He is the Beard Goku, the champion of tomorrow, and my one-punch champ, the Emerge champion, Daniel
This is an interesting seat for me to be in, as the guy on my right is on the side of Paragon and the guy on my left is on the side of Daniel Eads, and I'm just here to enjoy the action. But one man here tonight is going to realize his worst nightmare, as not only will he not walk away Emerge champ, but he will walk away from Emerge forever. Here we are. You want to talk about big fight feel? This one is in the encyclopedia for that, as the man, the champion himself, Daniel Eads, sizes up Paragon. Paragon, not one to run away from a fight.
If you look in the dictionary and you look up personal feuds, you will see pictures of these two men next to each other, because this is one of the most personal feuds Emerge has ever seen.
And these two men are showcasing that here. We will get into that, but right now we've got some action here in the ring, as both men looking to bring the fire and bring it early. Wow. You want to talk about fire? There's Paragon. There is that animalistic nature of the world's most dangerous game. He's not going to let One Punch Dan get a breather on the side, stalking his prey. But yeah, House, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just saying, Mortimer Blankenship on the outside doing the right thing, making sure this wrestler is okay, and obviously stepping out of the way of the action.
We'll make it clear as well, even though the Women's Championship turned into a no disqualification match, this match is still under normal championship rules. But our official Aaron Bryden does have the last say. The officials, the officials have played a part in this game. House, you talk about the context to these two, and there is a laundry list of it as Paragon drives Eads into the apron. Just know one thing. The bad blood between these two has boiled so heavily that their career is on the line. All the blood, the sweat, the tears that these men have poured into this ring and into this business can be gone in an instant. That is how personal it is.
Extremely personal there, John. And Paragon is a man who prides himself on being a well-traveled professional wrestler. But the love that he feels here at Emerge, the career that he's had here at Emerge, he might not admit it, but I can say it. He is very proud of everything that he's done here at Emerge. For him to leave, for him to not be here anymore, could cause some psychological damage to Paragon in his state of mind, which is why it's going to be so important for him to not only, hey, come on, man, come on.
And Mortimer Blankenship III saying that's what we want to happen, listening in to our commentary. But
come on, man, I'm just doing my job.
Okay, well, let's keep this between managers, guys. But let's talk about this match right here, because what's going on is we're witnessing
history.
The end of a wonderful career that Paragon has put together here at Emerge Wrestling. We're witnessing the last match of Paragon, but
he might have just snapped that arm right out of its socket with the drive-by knee there from Paragon. And to your point, Paragon should be proud of everything that he has done up to this moment. If he does not find himself in the win column at the end of the night, he knows that his career was fruitful here. But man, would it be nice to see Paragon win that championship and finally do it?
Well, I'm no longer, at least at this juncture of my Emerge career, I'm not managing at this point. I'm here on commentary.
Absolutely.
And my job is to try to stay impartial. But as far as a guy like Morty here, I'll just say this and leave it at that. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
And Paragon takes a bow here as he feels as he is in the most control. I was going to say that he's ever been in, but Daniel Eads, one of the most consistent performers that Emerge has to offer here, showing that consistency right now.
It's crazy to see a guy. It's crazy to see a guy.
What, springboard over that, flatline him like that? Makes it look easy and could get the victory here early, but yeah, Paragon is not going to allow that to happen. And do you notice the shoulder work there on Paragon? He's still hurt from that, but he is able to kick out with the good shoulder. Actually, we saw the protege that we've seen here before, Jake Bravado, actually went up against Paragon last night, and Daniel Eads must have gave Jake a little bit of extra money or something, because he really put the boots to him, hurt that shoulder that has bothered him in the past. You know that better than anybody, and I don't know if it's Paragon's night here. Sorry to say.
Well, we talk about the personal conversations that me and Paragon have had. We've talked about how stop and start things have been here for him due to injury, and now he finds himself, oh my gosh, he finds himself in this championship situation. And you see the exposed, I mean, obviously you see the shoulder there. That's just obvious prey there for somebody.
It's almost like a huge bullseye. And when you're as good as Daniel Eads is, you don't need a big target. You know exactly the points that you need to make, and Eads is showcasing that here tonight, Lurch.
The well-scouted man of tomorrow and our champion for a reason. And just having the backing behind him of Mortimer Blankenship III.
And I mean, Daniel Eads is showcasing just how much these two know each other. House, you mentioned that these two do know each other very well, and it is not a good relationship. Not only just within the last year, Paragon's first ever championship opportunity was for the Outbreak Championship against Daniel Eads, and Eads able to get the victory there. And then as soon as Paragon gets an opportunity at this Emerge Championship, once again taken away from him by that man, the man of tomorrow. But
protect your neck there. We got a pinfall.
Oh, that was a protect your neck?
Protect your neck. Oh!
And Daniel Eads, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody kick out of the protect your neck, and for Paragon to pull that out this early in the match, he's going for a home run swing.
Well, I admire that about him, that he's going to try to win this match.
100%.
But it's going to take a lot more to get somebody like that. Daniel Eads is a proven champion here, and it's just going to take so much more. Hey, come on!
Morty!
Come on! Somebody get this guy.
What do you mean, what happened? You know exactly what happened. Morty getting himself involved yet again just for Eads to take advantage at that moment. And that's the thing about Paragon up to this point. Every single time that he's had an opportunity, someone has come in and has taken that away from him. Morty has done it more times than not, and Eads gonna get the victory. And he does it. Paragon able to kick out once again.
Well, Paragon's not going to lay down. He's not going to go out with that. Hold on, what is that?
This could be it.
Close.
To your point, you're going to have to kill Paragon if you want to put him away, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you see that kick right there? I think Daniel Eads may have done just that.
Paragon still able to get a little bit of movement going, but I mean, it's not looking great for him here as Daniel Eads gets him into the suplex.
It was a good run for Paragon. You got to give him credit. Unfortunately, you run into somebody like Daniel Eads, and it just doesn't go your way. I mean,
yeah, man, that's the thing. If it ends tonight for Paragon, he does have everything to absolutely be proud of, and it's just not.
Look at that.
And here, come on, get him.
Going to that shoulder, and you know.
This is the ruthlessness that we see out of Daniel Eads. This is the years and years of disrespect he feels that Emerge has put upon him, taken out all into that shoulder of Paragon, the already injured shoulder. And gentlemen, I mean, this is just a massacre at this point.
It's getting a little tough to watch here.
If you have to go outside and get a breather house, I 100% understand, because Paragon, you will have to kill him. I've heard that from him before. I don't want to see that out of Paragon. I want Paragon to have a long and healthy life. If he stays in the ring with Daniel Eads like this, I don't know if he'll have that opportunity.
Well, of course we want him to have a long, fruitful career, and sometimes you got to know when to say enough is enough. But once again, Emerge is etched into the fabric that is Paragon. You hear the crowd here chanting this man's name. He feels he is Emerge. He feels Emerge is his hunting ground, and he wants to prove that tonight by not only winning the championship, but sending Daniel Eads out to pasture.
I mean, you got to think how big that is going to be for Paragon to defeat his demons all within Daniel Eads at the same time. A huge spine buster. That could be it. All of the weight.
Into an ankle lock.
And the tactician that is Paragon, the submission technician here. And Eads, I mean, it looks like he's biting the ring here, like he just cannot tap out. That would be the end of his career. Eads looking to reverse it, but unable to. Paragon, the master of the holds, knows the counter for it.
Paragon, one of the greatest technical wrestlers that I've ever had a chance to be around personally. This young man is not going out without a fight. He's not going to die.
And Eads adding submission moves to his own arsenal, being well-rounded, able to get out of that maneuver and deliver a crushing chop there, but that ankle is definitely affecting him. I wonder how much it'll affect him here in the long run, but when you can just do that, manhandle your opponent, I don't know if it matters. Massive shoulder tackle, and this is that consistency that we talked about from Daniel Eads. He never misses a stride. You can always count on him to show off in that way. Look at the strength of that man.
My God,
to deliver those blows and Lurch, it's looking good for your vacation plans here tomorrow.
Sure. We'll be partying it up.
Pinfall.
So we've already made the arrangements. Gonna miss Paragon.
Just the one count from Daniel Eads, but you gotta imagine it's Paragon's in a bad way here. I mean, he's doing everything he can at this point. This crowd getting him back into it.
Not gonna be enough. Not on Emergence Day. Not on Daniel Eads' night. Not gonna be enough.
One thing is for certain, one of these men will live Emerge forever, and both men are desperate to not make that happen. Oh, and You see the way that Daniel Eads just launches himself into the mat just to add that extra bit of power. That shoulder driving right into the post. The exploder suplex into the corner from Paragon, but you gotta think, is that literally all Paragon can muster at this point?
That just had to be sheer will. Paragon's just looking to create a little bit of separation right now because I'll be honest, I love Paragon, that's my guy, but I have to see with my eyes, I've seen in front of me. Daniel Eads has been all over him this match. Absolutely all over him.
Mortimer putting in the work over there, fanning off the face of Daniel Eads.
Come on, Pig.
He's going to need a little bit more of a fanning off to get back into this matchup. Paragon gets it in the form of this crowd willing Paragon back into it. Both men to their feet now. They meet eyes. Able to sweep him off his feet, looking for, the ringing of the bell from Paragon. Taking out the arm, and it is just systematic destruction from Paragon at this point, but he knows that's what he's going to need to do if he wants to win this one.
Well, this is Paragon's MO. Paragon has been known to manipulate joints. He will focus on a body part. He will break you down, tear you down until you can no longer feel that ligament anymore and you have to tap out. This is what's going to not only continue to keep Paragon in the dance, but it can keep him here to emerge and become the champion.
Hey, and at this point, I don't even know if he's solely focusing on one body part. You know what I mean? He went for that ankle lock. He's taking the damage to the shoulders, to the knees. He wants to destroy Daniel Eads as we know him.
There's no love lock. Pinfall. Kick at it. He didn't get quite all of that elbow drop.
Something told me that was not going to be the end of this one. As Paragon back in the driver's seat for this matchup, exactly where he wants to be. When he is in control of a match, that is where he is his most successful.
He's getting, that shoulder.
He was going for the shoulder.
It was the shoulder.
Like a gory buster of sorts.
Yeah, I think he was going for that gory bomb that he just couldn't get him off.
The counters and the reversals here, and there is that submission from Eads, the well-rounded professional wrestler here. He's been in the business for going on 12 years now. And this submission, this new added realm to him could be the reason he remains in Emerge. And oh my goodness, this could be it here. A vicious dragon sleeper from him in.
Oh wow.
Come on, P.
And this crowd doing everything they can to keep Paragon awake, to keep him in this match. They're getting louder and louder, but I'm sorry.
Ripcord, a lariat from the Man of Tomorrow silences the crowd in Columbus as he looks for the, and the foot. Two? Oh my, I couldn't believe it myself. I mean, if I wouldn't have been told, I would have thought that Paragon was out for the count, but House, that just speaks to how much not only this championship, not only this company, but his career means to Paragon.
Absolutely, he has the wherewithal to get the rope, but he has got to be thinking through his mind right now, I want this, I need this, I have to have this. Not only to get that highly coveted Emerge Championship, but also to get
positioning.
To get Daniel Eads a thorn out of his side and out of the side of Jones.
And that is where the one mistake can really turn the tides here. I mentioned Eads being one of the most consistent performers Emerge has ever seen, and for him to get psyched out like that by Paragon, I mean, that might be the wrinkle that Paragon needed.
Well, Paragon just needs one opportunity to close this thing out and end this thing. He's shown that in the past. Oh my God!
But Eads able to capitalize once again. Morty is, exasperated on the corner there as his man looks to successfully defend that championship.
Every single time Paragon finds an opening, every single time he musters up some offense, Daniel Eads stops him at every corner.
Eads has an answer for everything, but does Paragon have answers of his own? And he does with the Uranagi!
He's won championships with that! All he's got to do is cover him! Come on, Pete!
Eads has kicked out of one finisher before. Can he do it again? Oh! The massive Uranagi from Paragon. What more is it gonna take? We've seen the protect your neck. We've seen the submission tactician going to work. We've seen the Uranagi, and still Eads kicks out.
When the straps go down, that means anybody can get it, and he's looking to finish this match. It's Paragon.
Paragon getting Eads up to the standing position, looking for that Gory Buster once again. Actually, with the Razor's Edge from Paragon. And how much did they say Daniel Eads weighs? About 250 pounds or so, and that's not a small man, but Paragon able to do it even with the shoulder hanging on by a thread.
Paragon sizing up Daniel Eads right now. He's trying to take this one home.
I have a fear that Paragon does not care what kind of shape he's in tomorrow as long as he is the Emerge champion. That is a dangerous Paragon, and we're seeing that here as Eads gets to his feet, but no! No!
There goes referee Aaron Grider. Now what's going to happen here?
You know exactly what's going to happen. That's Morty's cue to get involved into this one as Eads grabs the golf club. Paragon none the wiser here.
Come on, Pete. No!
Oh, yeah.
Not like this!
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Not like this!
Mortimer calling for another official to come out here. Is this it? The eruption in Columbus as Paragon digs deeper than he ever has before, stays alive.
Oh, Gates, Lurch, are you hearing this crowd here in Columbus, Indiana? This is Emergence Day for the Emerge Championship.
This is what it's all about.
What was that for?
That is certainly not what this is about. That is simply frustration on the face of Eads as Morty picks him up. Somebody's got to do something.
Oh no! Come on, Pete! Come on, Pete! This is your time!
And Eads knocks out his own counsel, his own manager, and Paragon getting him into the submission maneuver.
The Wilcox clutch! The Wilcox clutch!
Can he lock it? He locks it!
Paragon looking to take this home!
Come on.
Everybody's waiting with bated breath.
Get out of there, Daniel Eads. Get out
This
of
is
there.
what you've been looking for, kid! This is what you've been waiting on! This is your time! Oh my God! Oh my God! He's done it! The dream's been realized! Paragon! It's your new champion!
I have been in this business for several years. I have seen quite a bit. I have never seen something like that before. Paragon, the world's most dangerous game, with not only his last championship opportunity, but his career on the line as well. Digs deeper than he ever has before. Not only survives the onslaught from Eads, but walks away new Emerge champion.
And Daniel Eads, he is out of here.
I mean, it is one thing to celebrate the graces of Paragon here, but you got to think on the other side of it. Daniel Eads, he can never step foot in an Emerge ring again. He's gone.
I feel sick. I feel sick right now.
Lurch, I've got to be real honest with you. I mean, this is a tough one because, and Paragon looking to give a little bit of respect to Eats here.
Daniel Eads is taking his boots off. He's taking
I mean,
them
that's the stipulation of the match. You lose, you're gone. I mean, this.
Cut the music.
Man, it's tough either way. That's the position these two men put themselves in. Get it? And we do.
You stay in this ring. It's your fucking company now. Do what these people deserve and say that and say it strong.
Daniel Eads understanding the brevity of this moment for Paragon on his retirement from professional wrestling, leaving his boots in the ring next to our new champion.
What more can you say after the event that we have witnessed here? The changing of the guards, changing of the hands as the world's most dangerous game takes that championship home. And I mean, it's a bittersweet thing as Daniel Eads may never step foot in this Emerge ring again, but Emerge is in great hands as Paragon is your new Emerge champion.